Yes, sir, bro. Oh, man. Yes, sir, bro. Oh, man. Yes, sir, bro. Oh, man. Yes, sir, bro.
Hello, is anybody there? No. Hello? Hello, Squish. Hmm. No, I'm on break.
You're on break?
Yeah, I've told you know I'll never listen.
You literally said I have class, so that's why you went to bed.
Yeah, I didn't go to school. Well, now I am. All my classes got canceled, anyways. I'm sleeping. What do you mean? You know how to stream. Oh, I don't see it. But this was supposed to be our game. Wait, is the game open right now? Okay. Okay, I hope I'm looking at the right one. Oh, hello? I don't hear myself. I don't. I want to be able to talk to you. I don't want other people to hear me. What? Mm-hmm. What time is Ethan's dinner tonight? 8? Okay. Are we doing something after or no? Well, maybe you and I can hang out earlier today or something. I don't know. Are you cleaning up like you said you would? Oh my god. You still gotta get Ethan a gift, don't you? Oh, I can hear myself. That's so weird. I'm subscribing to your YouTube channel. Videos. Oh, you don't have any videos. Who's Kyle Q? Hmm. Uh, uh. That's really cute. It is such a nice day out. Yeah, still Kia.
Boom, boom, boom.
What do you want to do tomorrow
boom,
for our
boom,
anniversary?
Boom. All right, good job. And then why?
I think my idea is still pretty good. We spend the day together, and then you sleep over, and you come with me to the doctor's on Friday to get my stitches out. Because we have had no time, you and me, this week. How did everything go last night? Oh, it's a long story. I don't talk about it really. No, it really isn't anything crazy, just my dad being my dad. I really don't want to talk about it. Well, I love you, but I wish you would have listened to me the other night when I said that we should grill outside or not at all. Because my parents went to cook dinner and a grease fire nearly started because of all the grease that went all over the place. It was all in the exhaust fan. So the exhaust fan didn't turn on. And I didn't think it like did that. So I didn't think about it. So I had to go home and I had to do all of that last night, which was fine. Like I was very appreciative after how long the past few days have been. I was very appreciative to have been home on my own for a couple of hours. Just getting some school stuff done. You know. And then today, if I wind up just kind of hanging out with my dad and doing homework again, I really don't think I would mind that right now. Well, dinner is at 8, right? Well, I'd like to see Ethan because I got him a little something. Even for just like a second, you know? Like I got him little stuff from work yesterday. So I'd like to see him for like a second. Did you see the picture I put on my story? I, I had to crop Morgan out of the picture. Yeah, where the big 20 is. Look at it again. You can literally see where it's covering it. It's good though that nobody would have noticed it unless I said something about it. But I like that picture of the three of us, and I don't have any other pictures with Ethan. So yeah, I'd be totally down to do board games tonight at like 9 or 9:30 or something. Cause now I'm on break, so I can stay out later. I just have a lot of shit that I need to get done while I have a couple of days off. I have to get caught up on work, and I have to clean my room. Like have to. How did everything? Did you guys go back to the house last night? To your house? I know Antonio left. Yeah. Well, maybe tonight if Ethan can come back to the house, like if everybody can come back for a little while, I'll maybe pick up a cake for Ethan. Or like little cupcakes or something. Just like maybe I'll make them. Just like something small for him. Because I really would like to see him. I feel like I never see him. You know. How is Kane doing today? Have you talked to him? Yeah, I just know he was like he didn't know what the fuck to do with himself last night with after everything that happened. I'm very thankful nobody called me. Like Antonio and Kaylee didn't call me and say anything about it. Because I think I would have actually blown it. Well, yes, I do because Piper said something to Kaylee last night. Kayan heard it. So if they don't know anything is going on now, then they're just stupid. Or they think she's kidding. I'm trying very hard to just be there to support Kayan. And that's what I asked Piper to do. I said, Piper, as much as you want to lose your shit, right now just like support Kayan and like be there for him. Like that's the important thing right now. Let them talk shit, let them be stupid, but don't upset Kayan in the process. It's just not worth all of that. you know, it's just upsetting. It's like kind of disheartening.
Writing's not that easy.
Do you know anybody named Sean Paul? All of these random guys keep adding me by quick add, and I don't know who any of them are. Ethan texts me, goes, LMAO, the 20 blocking Morgan. Well, he knows the picture. He took it. Oh, it didn't work as well as it was supposed to. Oh, well, it's fine. Nobody's gonna have any idea. Whatever. Why does Kane always post pictures of Jay on people's... Hello? Oh, I was like, hello? Do I have any other pictures with Ethan? Boom, boom, boom. Itchy, itchy. I think my dad wants me to go shopping for Cammie's birthday with him. Well, I took the blame for it. He said, whose stupid idea was it? I said, oh, it was mine. And then Cammie this morning comes up to me and she goes, I'm worried about you. I said, why? She goes, you just seem like you just made really stupid, irrational decisions. I was like, it was raining and I wanted a cheeseburger. I really didn't think about it. Whatever. It has...
Are you alive? Hello, hello.
Bag alert. Major bag alert.
Bag alert. My balls.
Did you hear about that crazy shooting in Brooklyn yesterday? Some dude shot 10 people on the subway and he injured like 29. 8:30 a.m. Answer the phone. Harry, you no good alone. Why are you sitting at home on the floor? What kind of pills are you on?
What's up,
Nobody's
everybody?
coming
So
home.
I got these Oscar unit. They're cable that you plug in to
Just
this
wants to know
port
that
here.
you're
And you see this gray part?
I haven't posted on Instagram in nearly a year.
Would go
I said I haven't posted on my
to,
Instagram in almost a
if
year.
you open your volume mixer, they won't show up
Last time I
as a
posted
voice
was on my
on its own.
birthday.
Most like
When was the
other
last time you
headphones.
posted? August
Even
16th.
if you use the dual jacks with the mic and the headset, then it will cover a device you got for your sound. So that's one thing. And same with your Xbox or whatever.
If I hear you say hello one more time, I'm gonna hate. Excuse me. Shut the fuck up. 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 Shut the fuck up.
Oh,
Why are you allowed to talk, but I can't?
what? Because I hate you.
What?
I hate you.
What did I ever do to you?
Oh, I'm just like a...
You never responded to my text yesterday.
What?
I asked you if you would use beard oil for your mustache.
I would not use beard oil.
Okay, well, good
I
thing
would
I
not.
did.
You wanna what?
I'm trying to put together a very nice Easter basket for you, and I bet you already forgot about it, just like you did last year. What did I ever do to you?
Oh, I'm just like a...
Yeah, I bet you
never
already
responded
forgot. To my text yesterday.
What?
I asked you if you would use beard oil for your mustache. Tell you forgot. I said, I'm trying to put together a nice Easter basket for you, and I bet you already forgot. Can you just replace the microphone, or would you have to replace the whole headset? You work. No, yeah, I know what you're talking about. I feel like I've seen it recently, but I don't know where. The microphone, maybe. It, no, that's so mean. What people? Are there people watching? Have people been listening to me talk this whole time? I think it's just me. Yeah, it's just me. You know it's not listening, guys. What? Oh my god, we've been looking for it for months. I'll text them right now.
Hello? Hello? Oh. Yeah. Wait, hold on. Dun. Hello. Hey. Yeah. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Yeah, no, it works well. It's not as nice as my other headset was. Like, that was just so nice. But, I think that works. Hold on, let me, okay, so I'm streaming right now. But I'm gonna give this a shot. Testing this 1, 2, 3. Got a couple schmucks here. Couple dudes. Just stop the recording. Clip that. Damn, that actually works pretty fucking well. That's as high as it goes, though. What? Alright, it works!
While you're texting on the group chat, don't forget to talk about board games.
Yeah, hang on. Don't let me go. Don't let me go. Alrighty. So, here we go. It is time to play some Bomber Crew. So, I'm just gonna kind of play like I normally play. I usually commentate by myself anyway. But, for anybody on, obviously, here we are. We got a little crew introduction. It's a lot easier to do this now than I used to on the on the Snapchat story shit. But essentially, we have our crew of 9. It's actually a bigger crew than the base game. It's only 7, because instead of 2 dedicated gunners, we have 4. And obviously, all 4 of these people wanted to do it. So, at the pilot seat, we obviously have the incredibly talented Ethan Tonner, age 20, you know, motor car enthusiast. But he's honestly been doing an amazing job. Hasn't crashed us yet. At the engineer spot, we obviously have myself, which is kind of unfortunate considering the fact that, you know, the engineer is arguably the most dangerous job. You'll see why. I mean, there are times where you have to climb onto the wing to repair an engine, so honestly, that kind of blows, but, you know, it's alright. Hopefully Shane will make it into this campaign. Next, we have Kane Mares at the navigator spot. Works well for him. Then we have Jeremy right here. I think he looks pretty fucking accurate. Then into introducing our 4 gunners, we have the amazing Claudine Delicato at the rear gun. At the ball turret, we have the amazing Kobe Morgan with his beautiful mustache. And at the 2 sides, we have Piper Haney and her significant other, Greg Fiegel. And of course, last but not least, we have Jack Beckel, the bombardier, who also doubles as the top ball gunner, and you'll see what I mean in a second. And honestly, Jack's just been doing a phenomenal job for us as well, especially since he really needs to balance the weight of dropping the bombs and covering our top. I mean, he honestly just does a great job. He's probably noted just as many kills as any of these other gunners. So in terms of gear, as you can see, this is kind of what we're working with. I'm slowly phasing in these new helmets. They're the flak helmet Mark II. I'm slowly starting to phase those in because they provide really good just overall protection. Right now I have most people, or pretty much everyone else, on the flak helmet Mark I. So this is the flak helmet Mark II. It's just basically the upgraded version. Looks pretty cool too. Looks a lot more like, for, you know, a flight crew. These little M1 helmets just kind of look like, you know, anything else, which is, you know, completely fine. Are you still watching the stream, Clouds, or no? Like, are you on the stream or no? Because there's one viewer. I don't know if it's you or somebody else. Yeah. Woo. No, but so that's pretty much what we're working with. As you can see, I think we got Ethan on here too. What? No, Jack can't hear you. Also, one thing that I'm trying to phase in as well are these oxygen masks. Basically, the way this game works is when you're at your station, you get oxygen. Obviously, granted, provided that the O2 system is up and running in the plane. But when you're up and walking around, you need oxygen, especially if we're higher up in the air. I think at a lower altitude it doesn't matter, but when we're at a higher altitude, the oxygen really counts. So I have myself wearing one and Jack wearing one, because we really are the 2 people that have to move up from our seat pretty often. If there's one person that's probably not going to get a gas mask, it's going to be Ethan, because he literally never leaves his seat, because if he does, then we fucking crash. So moving on, here's the plane. It's actually pretty fucking well decked out, literally just because we've had it for so long. I mean, this thing has gotten us through mission after mission. I fucking love the look of this plane. And obviously we got the livery going. We got this nose art that I drew myself. I don't know, not to toot my own horn, but I feel like I did a fucking decently good job. And we have the titties as the roundels. But obviously I decided to get the American star on there, because, you know, you gotta... What? Okay. You can just talk normally, Claudia. Okay, where are you going? Oh, okay, bye-bye. Love you too, bye-bye. And right here we have... This is the beautiful, the Mommy Transport, the USS MILF. Works pretty fucking well. And so... that's kind of the overview of what we're working with right now. La-da-dee-da-la-da-doo. Why is the chat disabled? Hang on, I'm gonna. Um, give me 2 seconds. I'm trying to figure out why the chat's disabled. Give me 3 seconds here. Um, let's see here. See if I go to customization. Here we go. Live chat. Live is disabled. Why is that? Honestly, could be because of the restrictions. Say no, it's not made for kids. Save. So it's not made for kids. There we go. So we have a live chat and we'll get the replay going. That is more like it now. If I go back to my own stream. There you go. Now we got a chat going. So I can't really look at it because I obviously don't have a second monitor. But hold on, maybe I can get it on my phone. I do have pretty high latency on though, because I figured, you know, better quality. So to that effect, if people do want to just type, it's gonna be a little bit until I see it. Hold on, I'm on the YouTube app currently trying to see if I can see the live chat from here, because if that's the case, then I can literally just keep it up on my phone, which is on its little stand right next to me here. Let's take a look here. Live chat. Let's see, no, it's turned off now, but if we go back here, perfect, there. And actually, no, the latency is not that bad. Okay, sweet. So I got a chat right here. Hello. There we go. Alright, cool. So I'm gonna turn off low power mode. Low power mode. So that way my phone just stays on. And that's pretty solid. So how about we just get into the game? Going back into it. So the biggest thing is, I think the one thing about this American DLC is you don't make a lot of money, and that's kind of something that I saw in the reviews. Is it's really hard to grind it out. So God forbid if I ever lose this plane and I have to start from the bottom. I mean, that's just gonna be a fucking grind. But looking around, this is kind of what we're working with. In terms of engines, everything is just the standard Mark 1 engine. Literally just because I mean, it's expensive. It's $3,000. I mean, you make $3,000, maybe 4 from one mission, not including if we were to, you know, take out an ace. But they all have their perks. A standard engine just generally makes it better. It gives it more health, so it won't start on fire as much. And it gives a weight limit increase, because the thing about this plane is I can add all these systems and all these new guns, but the number down here is the weight limit, and up here's the actual weight. Granted, we have a lot of weight to work with, but so that's the point of the lightweight engine, is it removes some of the protection, so it's more vulnerable. But I mean, look at that, it just adds so much more weight. And armored engine does the opposite. I mean, look at that. Holy shit. It's a plus 200 to the protection, but it in itself is heavy. So, you know, but all 4 engines are standard for right now. Gun turrets is something that I have been working on, but again, you can see how expensive they are. But this rear turret, it's all now. Everything came stock. Like as you can see, we don't even have the option to not have an ammo feed. So the thing about on the British plane, which is what that's like the base game. That's what you fly. You have to pay extra to have an ammo feed. So if you run out of ammo, like your guy has to literally stand up, walk to the ammo storage in the plane, and reload his own thing. I don't have to worry about that in any of the guns, which really helps with micromanaging, especially since it's so much more crew. But I've upgraded this one to the 303 times 2, obviously, Mark II. So, you know, it was a little cheaper. I could have done the 50 cals, but as you can see, the thing is there's way more ammo per belt. The damage isn't as much, but this will just keep firing, whereas the 50 cals have to, you know, keep reloading pretty quickly. With that being said, though, for this ball turret, for Kobe's turret, I decided to give him the 50 cals. You know, he's just been doing a great job. Plus, out of all the guns, he goes 360. The only place that he can't shoot is up. But, you know, he's doing most of the he's dealing out most of the punishment. So I let him kind of do his thing back there. This upper turret is actually what Jack flies, our bombardier. So the beautiful thing about Jack is normally he's you can't see it, but he's right here in the ball. But when he's not bombing, I have him march his happy ass up to this ball turret, and that helps out a lot. We have waist left and waist right, which is I got them fitted out with 50 cals as well, which is just where Piper and Greg go. And then this one's interesting. You got cheek left and cheek right. These actually don't come with guns initially, but if I wanted to, I could fit them out with guns. Now, I have decided not to just yet because it's too many guns for not enough gunners. But I think the point is if I put guns here, say if shit really hits the fan, then I can pull some supportive guys like our navigator, like our radio men, you know, and have them shoot. Now, obviously, we won't be, those systems won't be up, like our radar won't be working if I, you know, but it's something to consider that if push comes to shove, I can literally have an all hands on deck, every man's in a gun, and that might be able to get us out of a sticky situation. So maybe it's something to consider as we get into the harder missions. It's just kind of something to work with. In our systems here, everything is literally just Mark 1, which kind of sucks. Like, it's all kind of ass. It breaks down super easy. But it's expensive, and it's kind of low on my priorities right now. You know, I fucking wish that I could blow $3,000 on new electricals. You know, 22 on hydraulics. You know, 37 for a radar. I mean, it's absolutely insanity. Another thing are the extinguishers. You'll notice that when the engineer's in his seat, he actually can operate extinguishers. So if one of these engines gets set on fire, I can actually just simply press a button from the comfort of the ship, and it'll take it out. Unfortunately, I only have Mark 1 because, again, these are expensive. We're talking 1,400, 32. So after I use the extinguisher once, I am going to have to literally grab a fire extinguisher, get on the wing, and take it out. But it's not too bad. The O2 is the same. And the fuel tanks are Mark II because I had to get them protected. In terms of equipment, that's actually something that I'm going to switch. I'm going to change these parachutes to medkits because honestly, we're always in a need for a medkit. And, you know, parachutes are great and all, but at the end of the day, I wouldn't have enough for everybody. And, you know, because, you say we have 3, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 3 medkits. I mean, geez, that would just, that's tough. And here we have the fuselage. It's all kind of standard shit. And here we have our dinghy. So honestly, that's enough talking. I mean, I'm giving an overview to whoever the fuck is watching, but at the end of the day, it's not gonna be crazy. So let's take a look here. What are we working with? Enemy airfield in western Sicily. Damn. You know what? I think I'm just gonna take the risk and see what happens. Yeah, fuck it. A very high risk mission. This is gonna be fucking. This is gonna test us. There's an enemy ace in the area, so we'll take a look at that. It'll probably be this asshole right here. Fucking Frederick. I haven't been able to take him out. It's been eating at me. Or should I go with this one? We'll probably go to this one. Now this is gonna be tough. Alright, so as you can see, here we are. Now it's probably for the best that it is a daytime mission, because God, I fucking tuckered myself out. This takes a fucking streaming takes a lot of fucking stamina. I'm just talking and talking and talking to my fucking self. But basically, when we go to a medium altitude, it actually is a lot safer. But it's cold. It's very cold, and at night it's very cold. So obviously taking a look around. Yep, right here. Frederick is in the area, which I figured as much. But you know, with a better look, you can see we got Claudia on the rear gun. She's looking there. She's all happy and shit. Right here we got Piper. She has a better flak helmet. Greg's the only one who doesn't yet, but you know, it's okay. And he is manning the turret to our right. And here's what I'm talking about, more of like support. Like here we got Jeremy, and he sits nice and safe in his little navigation seat, and you can see that when he's not in his seat, the radar goes missing. Radar doesn't work, and we can't use his abilities like auto tagging the enemies or radioing for recon. It's the same thing for me. I have access to this notepad. Says the fuel, my extinguishers. I can transfer fuel, all that shit. But the second that I get up, that goes away because I'm not in my station anymore. But you know, if push came to shove and I had these two cheek turrets, I could totally pull, like, probably throw Jeremy up here, and then when he, you know, just something like that. But the number one thing that I always do is the Bombardier Jack. He always usually starts in his little bomber area, but the first thing that I usually do is move him. So we're gonna take off and we're gonna get to a medium altitude. And we're gonna get started. So as you can see, I can click on Ethan. He's sitting there in his pilot seat. He is good to go. Let's raise the gear. And the cool thing about the pilot is you can actually lock them into their place, which is really nice because, you know, when you're going around and you're micromanaging, I'm sure it could be very easy to click on him and try to get him to move places, but obviously you can't. With that off, you can, but we're not going to take that risk. So as you can see, we're slowly climbing. So Kane, being the navigator, he is going to automatically set waypoints for us that are just generally going to take us to our objective. Now, since he's high enough level, he unlocked an ability where I can set my own markers. See that? And then I can attach to that, and I can steer the ship that way, which is really cool. So we're not even off the island yet, but we're already being met with a bit of resistance. I'm going to click on that. I'm going to get Jack to go on focus. Kobe 2. Really just try to take these guys out as soon as we possibly can. and get back on track. And we're about to be flying over the map. So these guys already are starting to get kind of frisky with it. But yeah, no, this is essentially the way that the game is played. You know, you gotta tag the enemies and they start shooting. Nothing is ever too stiff though. I mean, we're a solid crew. So you can see, the sweet thing about this new map is 99% of it is water. You know? So you really gotta be careful, cause we'll spend a lot of our time in transit literally just flying over water. So as you can see, we got some flak right there. So instead of flying through it, I'm actually going to avoid that hazard altogether. I'm gonna have Jeremy radio for some recon. We can get some more things on our map here. But you know, that flak is no good. I mean, that shit will fuck us up. Pretty solid, you know, just get all these guys working. Nobody's lost any health yet. Oh, never mind. I spoke way too soon. Claudia's kind of messed up. So as you can see, I mean, we are going deep to enemy territory, and I can see why this is like a high-risk mission. Because, I mean, there's an airfield that we've bombed before. I mean, typically we want to get in and get out. We are deep into enemy, whatchamacallit. Obviously, it's a good thing that we are at a medium altitude, because we're really not being met with stiff resistance. But again, you know, that happens. So here we are. There's the bomb right there. I mean, we might be able to literally get in, drop these bombs, and get the fuck out. So I'm gonna move Jack right onto his thing. We're gonna tag these fighters as we're coming in. And Jack, I'm gonna select a couple bombs. We're gonna open up the doors. Open up the bomb bay doors. And we're gonna come over. And we come over. And we release it. And that is literally that. We drop the bombs. And the factory's been destroyed. Holy shit, that was a lot easier than I really thought. I mean, this was labeled as like a high, like a super high risk mission. And maybe I'm speaking too soon, but we're not even being met with that crazy of resistance. Now, there was a recon opportunity over there, but honestly, from the way that it looked, you know, I'd rather not be too far in than we really have to be. Period. And we haven't even gotten in cahoots with the enemy ace yet. So, and that's always, you know, concerning. So you know what? Typically I'd be kind of ballsy, and I would go take that recon picture. It's just extra money. As of right now, it's not too bad. And here we go. Spoke a little too soon. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put us on lean so we have time to really fuck with this guy. There's the ace right there. So, Jack, I'm going to immediately put you on. And we're going to get you fucking shooting, bro. I really want to take this guy out. So I don't know if you noticed, but with my engineer, I put him on lean. So that way he can really go in and do some fucking damage. We're going to get Kobe to focus. Claudia, let's get you to focus too. Start just laying that guy out. I mean, come on. Shane, we're still going on lean. Oh, got some fighters. See, I'm not gonna take any risk. I'm just gonna auto tag that shit. And let's get everyone on focus, man. We gotta take these assholes out. There's Frederick. So we are currently heading back over the channel. Can't see a goddamn thing, which is honestly not the worst thing in the world. We're just taking him out at all angles here. As you can see, he's a little higher. So right now there's not too much to say. I mean, at this point, it's not like we have to worry about anything other than the fact that, you know, we're just really trying to get these guys just be on their game, you know. I mean, this is a tough ace to take out. I mean, our health is looking great. I mean, this really is going off without a hitch. If it wasn't for the fact that we just cannot see much. So you know what? That being said, I'm gonna pull us over here. We got enough fuel. It's just us versus him, and I just want to take him out. Like, sometimes you genuinely need to just take a risk and just fly around. Like, because I want to take out this ace. And we barely have ground visibility, so we can actually, you know. We'll place this marker. And head back. Now it sucks because he's at a very high altitude. And he seems like he just doesn't want to come down to play. Now he is. And he's laying some crazy hits. Oh fuck, corkscrew. Oh fuck. See, now that's a problem. Shane, grab the health kit. We gotta get Kane up. Shit. Okay. I don't know if we're gonna be able to take out this ace. Focus. Everybody fucking focus. Oh, fuck! Who's in the pilot seat? So currently nobody's flying. Okay, we gotta get us down. Okay, so we have 3 guys downed. Oh fuck, that's 2 engines down. Fuck, Piper's down too. God damn it, maybe sticking around was a bad idea. Fuck, that's a jet. Please shoot him down. Please just shoot him down. Jeremy, we need you on that map. Who the fuck's flying? Oh, raise gear. Fuck, so our usage rate is pretty fucking high. I could put us on lean, but that's what I want to use. Okay, so sorry if I'm a little silent. So just a little heads up. I mean, so much just happened. So the thing is we kind of got chased around by the ace, which wasn't necessarily an issue until, hey, guess what? We just got overwhelmed by even like those jet engine planes, which is a huge problem. And so we just got absolutely fucked up. I mean, at one point, so many people were down. And I don't know if you noticed, but Ethan's dead. Ethan's gone, he's history. That really fucking sucks, I mean, that's just hard. That is really hard. I mean, we've got Can flying the fucking thing. I mean, he just said, the bombers barely holding it together. So right now we're flying real nice and slow on lean. We need to hope that lasts us a while, because we need to land as slowly as possible. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna move people. We're gonna go beyond this gun. We want to get people out of the front of the plane, because if anything's gonna blow up, it's gonna be that. So we're getting people as far. Oh no, that's so sad. There's a medkit right there that could have saved Ethan, but there's just so much. Right, we're gonna lower the gear. We just gotta come in nice and slow. We got one landing gear. That means that there's a solid chance that we might, Alright, easy does it. Easy does it. Real nice and easy. Gently. Nice touchdown. Boom. Holy shit. This asshole made it out. I don't know how we're gonna take him down. I mean, jeez. That's just tragic. I mean, we lost a crew member. So I'm typing into the group chat. This was the most dangerous mission yet. The fact that we made it home on 2 engines is a miracle. Unfortunately, while in an attempt to navigate the plane around enemy fire, Ethan was shot out of his seat and fell to his death. His sacrifice that is so sad. Okay. Damn. Yeah, no, that's sad. Tragic. Okay, so I don't know if anybody's actually watching, Jack, but in the Snapchat, I kind of played up his death a little bit because it wouldn't do good for morale to say that, you know, our friend's body was just left in the plane dead. But this means that we are getting a replacement. We got to replace our pilot. So, who are we thinking? We got Collins, Jenny. That's the way to go. Probably our next guy's got to be Antonio. Or, let's do Patrick. Let's do Patty Cook, because he gave me this headset. None of this would be possible if it wasn't for him. So, Pat, I feel like would have a little funny mustache. Actually, nah, he wouldn't. Pat probably can't grow much. And he'd have, you know, he'd have a nice little do, you know. Probably something like that. Is, you know, good Patrick. He's got that brown hair, brown eyes. And Pat, Pat means business, you know. He's here, fresh off the boat, you know, he's ready to go. You know what, that can be Pat. He has blue eyes, not fucking brown eyes. I'm an idiot. So, you know, and he means business, you know. He's set. He's ready to go, you know. He's stoned out of his fucking mind. And he's ready to avenge his friend. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he is, you know, he's ready to go. So, for the Snapchat, meet our newest pilot, He's got some big shoes to fill. And you are recruited. Congratulations. So now we gotta outfit him. We gotta get him up to stuff. 'Cause obviously, you know, seems a little out of place. So, Patty Cook, let's see what we can get going for you. The royal blue. There's 4 in storage, so you can have that, John. See, now I'm almost tempted to. Because that's in storage, but he deserves new equipment. Vest, get him the combined survival vest. Gloves, he's gonna need something thermal. Oh, how about that? Some electric, actually. You know, that's the thing about new recruits is sometimes they get the best shit. I mean, this would tank it, but I mean, geez, look at that. Hmm. Three, 11. Greg needs a new flak helmet. Now my speed is actually down. It's -8. It's -14. So electrically heated gloves is just what we need. And we got mittens for whoever. Now we do need to make you fast though. So here you get some pencils. I'm gonna finally give everyone an O2. And everybody, aside from me, and everybody else is gonna get some electrically heated boots. So this way, we can go to a high altitude. The only problem is we need this guy to be level 8. Look at that though. Holy shit. Oh fuck, Jack needs a fucking helmet. Give Jack a flak helmet. Okay. So now if we look at these stats, 43, 21. Everyone else is in the 40s. So the only person that would be getting cold is me. But I need the speed. You know, I gotta be able to run places. All of our survival is crazy. Like, if any of us go down, you know, we're looking pretty fucking Guido. So, damn. I mean, even Pat looks like he's been here, you know, all fucking day. I mean, granted, you know, stats suck, but who needs? You know, it don't matter. You know, shit don't matter. Who needs that? Who needs that? You know. Jack smoking fucking his weed. Jack's crazy with those solo sessions. An absolute menace. So, we go. La 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 la. What's up, Greg? I don't know how long you've been there for, but how is it hanging? I don't even know if you're still there. Oh man, I love this guy too. I mean, jeez. Yeah, no, but I mean, aside from the fact that he's inexperienced, I mean, Pat looks like he's been here the whole time. Again, I'm really gonna miss Ethan. I mean, he is going to have a huge place in the. You know what? Just for that, I think that we need to dedicate the mommy transport to Ethan. I think that's what we gotta do. I mean, I just can't. We can get a better dinghy. You know, I honestly just, you know, just doesn't really sit right with me that that he was the only one. I mean, imagine his mother hearing that out of his entire crew, he was the one. I mean, the pilot. Now that's unheard of. The pilot, I generally think, is pretty safe. I think it was just luck of the draw. It could have been. It could have been any of us. He was just the one that got it. You know. You know, it's sad. Oh, we got new 302s. Okay. Okay. Now that's an investment right there. For sure. You know, 100%. That's a solid investment. But yeah. Oh, we can do a desert camo. Nah, man, I'm fucking loving the whatchamacallit. Waste text. The USS Tonner. Here, that deserves to go on the whatchamacallit too. In dedication to Ethan's memory, he's on the side of our plane. Alright, alright, alright. So, with that being said, the show must go on. So, let's see how this goes. So, we got a couple missions here. A new one that's nice. Coastal Patrol. Short duration, medium risk. You wanna know what? We honestly might. We're probably gonna take this one just because we do need to make some money. I mean, we basically spent all of our money outfitting the crew gear. Now, I really wasn't explaining what I was working on, but the reason why I outfitted everybody with like this electric heating stuff is, and all of the and gas masks, is because I want to go to high altitude. Now, it's really hard right now because Cayenne isn't. Fuck, I got the hiccups. Ugh. Kane isn't good enough to navigate via the stars yet. Now, I think that when he gets to level 8, that'll be a different story. But as of right now, when we go up to a high altitude, we might be out there blind. But the thing is when you're at a high altitude, you're a lot safer. You know, you're way less likely to get shot down. So that's kind of what we're working on. But let's get going. You know, we spent enough time getting with girls and resting and mourning the loss of our friend. So, got a coastal patrol. Patrol the coast near Algiers for enemy activity. Photograph any hostile presence. So, we're basically just going to be going up and down our coast. Yeah, no, you're right. Kane fucking blows. You know, if only our fucking navigator was as good as our gunners. I mean, so I was saying this yesterday, but you guys, you know, but you and Piper, you guys are solid. I mean, you guys, Kobe and Claudia, are a very solid gunner crew. I mean, you have gotten us through a lot of shit. As you can see, I upgraded your turrets. So I got you guys the 50 cals. Kobe has 50 cals too. Claudia just has the 303s because I didn't have enough money to give her 50 cals yet. But, yeah, it's pretty much what we're working with here. And holy shit, the first mission with Pat Cook at the helm instead of Ethan. Really sad. So as you can see, this is the only downside to having all this thermal shit. Everybody's so slow. Like you can see, I'm nice and fast still. But enough talking. Let's get going. So we're gonna stay at a low altitude for now because it's a patrol. So there's really not much sense in going any higher. Plus, you gotta remember that we're literally just up and down our own coast. So, you know, it's not the worst thing in the world. Let's raise our gear. And let's get going. So this honestly is probably gonna be a pretty safe mission. I mean, I don't expect any crazy casualties or anything like that. Or any fucking missing engines, because that was crazy, you know. I'm not sure if you were watching when on the mission that Ethan died, but literally Kane had to fly us home, and by the time that we landed on only 2 gear instead of 1, or instead of 3, and 2 engines were literally gone. So we were flying at fucking 2 engines, which is insane. But I mean, just look how fucking beautiful this is. This is such a pretty looking plane. I mean, I just can't get over it. And there's Greggy boy. There's Piper. So now we're getting over the ocean. We want to stay a little more vigilant. Let's have Jeremy radio for some recon. Oh, there goes some enemy ships. So let's get Jack back there. And I just saw some enemy on the radar. So before they get close, let's photograph this. Oh, never mind, there's a cooldown. So yeah, it's for the best that we're at a lower altitude because these pictures are going to come out great, which is only just going to give us more money. Now again, Jeremy is seeing enemy on the radar, but I'm not getting it yet. Okay, there's a section picture. We're gonna take a third picture, and that should be it. Hopefully, then we can just go back home. We'll see what's up. Click on Jack. Let's get this picture. There we go. Not clearly. Yep, I figured as much. So let's head home. And I just saw some chaps on the radar. There they are. A couple of Italian planes. Nothing too crazy. Oh, we got something to our right as well. As you can see, things are getting pretty hot and heavy. And looks like we got a couple, looks like 109s coming our way. Little something behind us. I really wish this radar scanned a little quicker. Yep, right there. So this is about to turn into an all-out slugfest pretty soon. know, just because we can. Let's auto tag. Let's get these guys marked down already. Looks like Greg's taking a bit of damage here, but nothing he can't really, you know, fuck with too bad. Let's get everyone on focus, even Claudia, just to really laser in on these guys, because the sooner that we get rid of this resistance, the sooner we can go home and get out of the shit. And there you go. You destroyed it. Good work, Kobe. As always, he's killing that shit. And that's about it. I think it's about time we hightailed it home. So let's get Pat to turn us in the right direction. And these ships are trying to get some fire, but it seems like it's nothing crazy accurate, so there's really no reason as to why we should increase our altitude, really. Being at low altitude is serving us just fine. But yeah. That one wasn't too bad at all. Yeah, rip Ethan. Not too bad at all. Hey, but I wonder what the thing is Ethan was but a man. He was a pilot to our amazing vessel, the captain essentially. I mean, he ran this, John. Oh man, you know, I didn't even think about that. Think of the morale hit that the rest of us took when Ethan died. I mean, you gotta imagine, he is the captain. You know, we're under his leadership essentially. So, you know, we are experienced veterans. I mean, we have been on, this crew's been on a shit ton of missions. I mean, I think 8 or 9, where you know we've come back with holes and missing engines, you know, and now we're the veterans, but we got to take orders from this newbie. I don't know if we'll respond to that too well. It's a little immersion, but you know, obviously, you know, it seems like we were sent on an easier mission just to test the waters, you know, get the synergy going, and it worked out. You know, I mean, Pat is doing a good job flying us home. So, you know, it seems that, you know, sooner or later, he's going to earn the respect of us. Getting a nice little look at Kobe underneath there. Yeah, Kane, bro, you missed it. There was a bit of, you know, fucking discussion about your merit as a navigator, but you know, looks like you're doing a pretty good job. You know, there you are at your little spot. You know, let's get you walking around a little bit. You know, stretch out those legs. You've been doing a great job. And we're coming in for a landing. Let's lower those landing gear. Oh, never mind. Looks like Pat's a little smarter than that. See, Pat's a smart guy. He didn't want us landing without the gears, otherwise that would have been bad news bears. So I gotta focus up a little bit more. I guess we can raise them up now. And we're using up our fuel pretty fast. Yeah, that's because we kept the landing gear down. But, you know, that's alright. So we're gonna go around. Taking a little bit longer. You know, I mean, at this point we're pretty much just going on a joyride. You know, I used to fly World War I planes with like a joystick. Like I was the one actually flying. And we always used to say to each other, you know what? If Germans weren't trying to kill us 24/7, this would actually be pretty fucking beautiful. And Kane is F tier. And that's kind of the thing. I mean, just, you know, we're kind of cruising. Nobody's injured. We got all of our engines intact. You know, we're going smooth, so fuck. I think this was a mission success, if you ask me. We're coming in nice and smooth. Here's Claudia in the back there. And we are making a smooth landing. And that's what I'm talking about. Coastal Patrol was a success. Did not make a lot of money at all, but you know, it's not necessarily about making money. It's more about getting the experience for our guys. Let's see how far Pat has upgraded himself. Just wait a second. Let's take a looky here. Oh damn, he's already level 4. He can do the corkscrew, which is all I really care about. And oh shit, looks like some of our own guys got things. The only thing is, Kane Maris, we need Kane to get to level 8. Because the second that we can navigate using the stars, The world is really our oyster. Heal minor injuries. Slowly heal injuries on other conscious members of your crew. No first aid required. Now that's gonna be solid. And this incinerary is really great because effect for duration, great against all fighters. Does not deplete normal ammo. Okay. So that we're gonna want to use that very, very well. I am not war profiteering. Listen, the fucking U.S. Army, fucking Uncle Sam, took his lubed cock, his fucking slimy meat stick, and shoved it up my ass, and said, "You gotta pay for your own fucking. You gotta pay your way through this war." I was like, "Go fuck yourself." So I gotta fucking do my own thing. But I guess it is what it is. Now we're in a pickle because we do not have a lot of money. I mean, we can't even get new systems. The systems are fine. Really? I'm thinking we either armor ourselves up. Is that at all necessary, though? Oh. Okay. I can outfit either Greg or Piper with a better gun. But that's about all I'd be able to do. Or I can get more equipment. Honestly, Greg, I'm probably going to give you the better gun and save that money. I would like to balance it out with Piper, but at the end of the day...
You don't answer me?
What'd you want?
I don't know. Why don't you read your text?
Well,
Jeepers creepers.
but that's pretty much it. You know, it's great that everyone has oxygen now, but it kind of sucks. I can't see their faces anymore. It's hard to tell who's who. You know, I feel like everyone had so much personality. But I digress. Now I think it is time to hit up next mission. Hold on. There's something in here I want to check out before we go. Delivery. Oh yeah.
I hope you're in the shower.
This means we got new art. Oh, just a custom 4. It's alright. I'm not crazy into drawing right now. It literally took me like 20 minutes to draw that woman. But here we go. Got a couple missions here. We got a search and rescue, high risk, short duration, or we can do a very high risk, medium duration with an ace in the area. See, now this is a no-brainer, because we're getting the exact same amount of money, but this one is so much less likely to kill us. So we're gonna do this one. Search and rescue at the the Belleratics. Yeah, Eliza Moore, right? We've lost contact with a friendly P-51 patrol near the Belleratic Islands. Go and find them, but watch for enemy patrols. So this shouldn't be too bad. We're just making a quick march across the channel, or not the channel, across the Mediterranean, and making sure that our boys are still kicking. So high risk, short duration. Let's keep it that way. Let's get in and out as soon as possible. Let's not stick around like I prefer to sometimes.
Yeah.
So everything's in order. Fiegel's got his brand new toy. Piper's still messing around with the 50 cal, so is Kobe and Claude's. Everyone's good to go, so I say let's get this going. Let's go. Now this one will probably take to a medium altitude as well, just to kind of stay out of harm's way. There's no point taking an unnecessary risk when we really don't have to. So we're going to get up. Let's raise those gear. And let's get moving. It did say short duration, but considering where we're going, you know, like this island we attack a lot. We go to Sicily a lot. I mean, out of all of them, this one seems like it's probably a decently far distance. Whenever we head over to Sicily, it's actually a longer of a voyage, but a lot of it's over land, right? So if we get shot down like here, as long as we don't blow up, you know, everyone's guaranteed to make it home. But again, that's the cool thing about this American DLC is like 85% of the map is water. I mean, you can see we're flying over water for as far as the eye can see. So, you know, it's a lot harder to survive if we get downed. And so that's going to be scary. So we just got to make sure that just got to make sure that we're good to go, you know. I mean, when we're flying over a higher altitude, you know, it's a little easier to not look down and realize, man, we are over water for as far as the eye can see. Now we're heading over a cloud. Jeremy says that he spotted some enemies, and I see him too. It's a couple Italian biplanes, nothing to really shake a stick at. So as soon as they get in range, we're going to get them going. Jack, I'm actually going to get up in his seat. I forgot to move him. And he'll just be an asset. So Piper's starting to shoot. And we're getting the rate of fire going. Now, who has incendiary? Piper has it. Kobe has it. So Piper and Kobe have incendiary, which is really nice. That'll really fuck some guys up. So now we're flying through a cloud. Our visibility is going in and out. Oh, but boom, right there we can see a fighter. There's the first one. If we genuinely look, we can probably see it with our own two eyes. But yeah, as of now, nothing crazy. We got some more guys coming in. Looks like those some Stukas with their wings sticking out of them. Here we go. Here's another down fighter. We can see it right there. And the third 51 right there. Now we need to essentially clear the area, which shouldn't be an issue at all. Let's get these guys going on their incendiary rounds. Oh, I wasted Kobe's. He's not even shooting. You see that? I mean, that's just crazy amounts of damage going right now. Our hydraulics, or no, our oxygen's getting fucked with, so I'm going to send Shane on that, our engineer, fix that as soon as possible, because without oxygen, we're in trouble, especially at this higher altitude. So we got some more guys coming up on our rear, so I'm going to make sure that Claudia is ready to go. As soon as they approach us, she's going to start shooting. Let's go. Let's get us on focus. Let's get you on focus too. Okay, Shane has fixed the hydraulics, so I'm going to get him back in his seat. Take a look at our fuel and everything. Things are going pretty well. And we only have a few more enemies to take care of. Get these guys on focus though. Focus, focus, focus. Jeremy's picking up some guys on radar over here. Yep. A couple fighters high. And then we got one down low here. So we're already making our way across the channel, which is nice. So we can clear out these enemies on our way home, which is only just going to help us out. And we've lost visual, which means that we can't even place our own navigation, which honestly shouldn't be too much of a problem. Let's get low and let's emergency dive. Basically, when we emergency dive, we are just full sending it down, no problem at all. And now we're below the clouds. There's really no reason to not be flying out there blind. So I say we just get home as quickly as we possibly can. Kane's got perfect visibility of the ground. And yeah, let's get our asses home. So you can see how much closer we are to the ground at a low altitude. I mean, go figure, right? But I mean, you can really see, the water and everything. So we're gonna head back now. Nothing too wicked crazy. And there's the airfield. So yeah, I mean, we got out of that barely with a scratch. I mean, a couple bullet holes here and there. Fucking Pat got shot up a little bit. You can see right through. Maybe the pilot seat is a dangerous spot to be. Got some bullet holes here. I mean, but the thing is that's my responsibility too. I mean, I genuinely do got to start armoring the fuselage better, because, you know, that's a huge risk that I'm posing. I mean, nobody should be getting shot up inside of the plane, you know? I mean, again, that's why I usually place myself at a higher risk, because, you know, I'll take Shane and I'll put him out in the wing, and that's a really good time to get shot off. I mean, shit, would you want to be out on a wing while there are fighters swarming you and you're in the middle of combat over a drop zone? Fuck no. You know, I'm actually surprised that I've made it as long as I have. You know, Shane is going to have some war stories to tell his kids if he ends up making it home from this war. But I guess only time will tell. So, that was a successful mission. We came home safe and sound, which is going to give us another $1,400. Plus, we didn't slow down the time, which is honestly sweet. I mean, at this point, yeah, we're really just trying to grind out missions. Get some money. Because, you know, we got guys like Pat who've got a long way to go. And even Ken, you know, I would like to see Ken able to navigate from the stars by the time that we hop on our next mission. And I really want to take out an ace. So we got some new gear. What are we looking at? Oh, just new oxygen bottles right here. It basically just gives us more health, but I don't know. It slows us down too much. At this point, the crew basically has every upgrade that they're going to need. You know, we're kind of at that point. So what I want to do is I actually want to get some things going here. We can get a new pigeon. So the homing pigeon basically, if you ditch behind enemy lines, a homing pigeon will greatly increase your crew's chance of being found and rescued. This one has a little helmet. He's a little upgraded guy. He's got a little helmet. And the dinghy just is a bigger dinghy. So honestly, first things first, I think I'm gonna armor everything. Armor you. Armor you. Just to like a base, you know. I mean, it's the least that we can do. And then in terms of turrets, I'm gonna give Piper these. So that's pretty good. So this next mission, I do want to give us the dinghy and the pigeon, but these upgrades were crucial. I mean, it just greatly increased the survivability of everybody. Next stop is obviously this armored fuselage. 'Cause it's just what we need, you know. I mean, we truly need these guys to be protected. You know, get them up to 1,500. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's probably the next step. It's 1,000 each, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, $6,600 to completely upgrade the entire fuselage. But I think it's worth it. You know, maybe I'll take care of that next mission. I'll save up some money because, I mean, you just got it. Now this one, short duration, high risk, only for 1,200. That's not the move. That's honestly not where we want to be. I don't want to say it. This is tough. I think we're going to go for the critical mission. These two. This one's too high risk. I do want to take out that ace, though. I would rather take out the ace now and not on a critical mission. And this one makes the enemy armor go down. So this is a very high risk mission. Enemy armor, then we can go for the critical. Let's do it. I want to do this one. It's more dangerous than the critical mission, but fuck it, right? Enemy armor down. Let's try it. So this is going to be a doozy. This is going to be tough. I mean, it kills me to say, but look at this crew. I don't know if we're all going to make it back. I don't know if any of us are going to make it back. So whoever's watching, just take a look. I mean, Claudia, Greg, Piper, Kobe, Jeremy, Pat, me, Kane, Jack. We might be joining Ethan. You know, but we don't want that. We're gonna try our damnedest to survive, you know. I mean, look at us. We are people. We are skilled warriors. You know, we don't want to turn into a fucking name on a plaque. So with that being said, let's go. We're gonna mark it at a high altitude. And we're gonna go. And this is gonna be fucking tough. This is gonna be very, very tough. Let's raise those gears, because we only have 15 minutes worth of 15. No, we got more than that. We got a good amount of fuel. How's it gonna take us? And we're heading over deep into Sicily. And we're probably gonna meet resistance all the way through. I mean, it wouldn't concern me at all. So, you know, I know that heat isn't going to be an issue. It's going to be navigation. So this is genuinely going to be a good experiment. Let's see if we can make it up at high altitude. I mean, if we can't, then whatever. We'll bring it back down to medium, and we always have our emergency dive. Yeah, right here. It is level 8. Because eventually we'll have two. We'll have ground, and then we'll have stars. So I really need Kane to get on that. Now this is a problem. Our hydraulics are already getting fucky. And without hydraulics we can't shoot, we can't nothing. Or no, we can shoot, but we can't open the bomb bay doors, we can't do shit. So now we're at a medium altitude, so we're going to keep going. We're going all the way to high. And I don't think I've ever actually flown this high, especially with this crew. So we will see what is up with that. But all it's going to do is just going to be the path of least resistance. I mean, the higher we are, the better off we'll be. Now Shane, just fix that. We're going to get him back here. As you can see, the oxygen's getting pretty low. Kane's lost visibility. Plus, Shaney boy's getting kind of cold. I mean, now this is a spectacle. Look how high we are. But I think it's too high. I think we gotta dive. Because we can't navigate. It just won't work. Oh boy, our electrical's out. We're going blind. So let's get our boys on focus. Kobe, let's get some incendiary going. Who else is shooting? Claudia. Yeah, we do navigation update. Let's do an emergency dive, cause we need navigation now. Shane, let's get you back up here. We still can't see jack shit. Here we go, here we go. Oh, come on. It's way too cloudy for this shit. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if we just completely went over the fucking drop zone. Fine, do some more clouds. Yeah, it's completely behind us. We completely overshot that shit. I mean, with this weather, we might have to go down. We might have to fly at a low altitude, and that's scary. Because I don't know if we'll make it out. Oxygen is okay. Let's see what's going on here. Radio for some recon. Fighters. So we got the target down. Let's go. Honestly, what's probably gonna happen is we're probably gonna drop these bombs, and then we're gonna have to dip. So see how there are hazards here, but since we're at a medium altitude, the flak can't get us. Okay, everyone's losing some health. And the engine's on fire, which is no problem. That's what we got extinguishers for. Alright, Jack, let's get you down on the turret. Or let's get you down on the bomb spot. Let's get defensive. Jack, I'd open those doors. Bombs. That's it. Let's close doors and let's go the fuck home. Jack, get up there. Jeremy, let's get an auto tag going. And let's hightail the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Let's get everyone on defensive. So you're gonna focus. Let's get you focused with the incendiary. Claudia, focus. We can get you going. I don't care about that. Let's go the fuck home. We're flying right through flak. Let's get out of that. We don't want to fly through flak. God forbid one of that hits us. We're doomed. I mean, the last thing you want to do is fly through the heart of flak. We're barely even kind of getting it right now. There. Let's get out of here. And there's supposed to be an ace in the area, but it seems like... Oh, now this is what we're looking for. If he wants to attack us when we're in our own territory, that's going to help a lot. So here's what we need. We got to find this asshole and we got to get him. Because I am more than willing to fly around with him. Alright, you son of a bitch. Beckel, focus. Focus. Let's slow down. Let's really get this guy. Fuck, Jeremy, can we get an auto tag? Sweet. And then we got a system down. Oh, shit! Alright, Claudia can't shoot no how, so let's save our guy here. Come on, come on. Oh, man! This is bad news. This is bad fucking news. Oh, shit! Ken, you gotta take the helm. Jack. No, you. You gotta get on your gun. You gotta grab. Okay. You gotta grab this. You gotta save him. Kane, you gotta grab this. Jack. Save him. Oh god. Oh god. Oh man. Oh fuck.
Shane, can you please find out what's going on for Easter? Because I have reservations made. I sent you an email or a text. Connor, take care of all this stuff. Stuff on the stove, stuff, this food here. Your Shane. You didn't take this out? Just the smoothie. Well, here. You can't leave food out, Shane. Shane, did you say something to Nana about your cards?
Yeah.
You called her?
I gave her a text. I can call her though.
What about you, Connor?
I didn't get a code.
And Shane, what do you do? You will though. She did the wrong one. She probably gave yours to Nathan.
It's okay, I'll text you.
She wouldn't just not give you one. Shane, what's going on with this audition?
I already got most of the videos filmed. We just gotta get them submitted soon.
By tomorrow.
By Thursday. Or Friday.
Okay.
So that's 2 days.
Okie dokie.
I already got most of the videos filmed. We just gotta get them submitted soon. By Thursday. Or Friday. So that's 2 days.
Alright, I gotta come in the shower.
Alright, I'd say that's good for now.
I can't hear you. Okay, well, we'll have to get some more.
Ethan Tonner. It's a shame. He had so much potential.